I think the local governments are really struggling with how we've done things in the past and trying to adapt that to the 21st century as we move forward. I see CCM as an opportunity to be a real driver in being a part of that conversation for how municipal government service delivery is going to happen deep into the 21st century. Those conversations are happening at CCM. Those conversations are happening at the CCM annual convention. And I think it's an important opportunity to lend our voices to those conversations so that we can be moving the state in a direction that's going to benefit all of our constituents in the future. The coffee station, and I really mean that. There's a lot of great things that are happening at the CCM annual convention. The vendor display in the exhibit hall is fantastic. The panel discussions that CCM puts together are always informative and engaging. But I have found when you go to an event like this, the most meaningful part of them are those conversations that happen at the coffee station. And what I mean by that is those quick conversations that you're having with somebody who you may have a little bit of a familiarity with, a little bit of a relationship with, but you haven't had a chance to really dig in with. Having that cup of coffee, having that 90-second conversation can really lead to an idea exchange over the weeks and months after the convention that can help move your community forward. So I've had the opportunity to present at CCM twice. Once when I was still a state employee, I presented on grant programs that were available through the Connecticut Department of Agriculture. And then years later, just this past year, I was invited to speak on what the town of East Windsor is doing for our ARPA program funds. And that I think is one of the things that comes out of a lot of the panel discussions that CCM offers is there are creative ways of thinking about doing things. And that idea exchange, learning from other people's experience is really a valuable asset of it. When I bring municipal staff to the CCM annual conference, one of the things that we do is we make sure that we're kind of diversifying ourselves across the panel discussions that are happening so we can cover as many grounds as we can. So I was born in the 80s. I was born during the first Reagan administration. And so one of my first real memories was of Michael Dukakis running for president, driving around in the tank. Um, another memory I have of the 80s, even in the moment, was I remember thinking that the fashion was pretty bad and everybody was wearing shoulder pads. But other than that, I really didn't come of age until the 90s.